Okay, this is July the 31st. Just mainly just doing a update video here, looking at the garden. Some of the pepper plants are doing okay, but some are looking a little weak. Not really quite sure why. But I threw some fertilizer down, some bloom fertilizer. Watered it in last night, and I watered them again today. So, well, we'll see how they do. I'll just keep an eye on that one there. Looks a little weak. That one there, I don't know what the heck happened to it. It was doing good. Well, we can see the holes in the leaves. We pretty well know what's going on. Tomatoes, well, tomatoes are going pretty good. I don't know, you can see there's like 3 or whatever tomatoes there. Another one there, another one there. I had bought these things here. I cut myself. No big deal. I had bought these things from the dollar store, and they're just so bloody flimsy. You try to push them in the earth, they just want to spring on you. So, I don't know, you can probably see that sticker there. Right there. For $5. I bought all these for $5. They were all tied together with that white strap. I don't know, something like 12 of them or something. So earlier in the year, I had thought about using them for staking. I said, well, they're just about the right size. I don't know, what are they? They're over 2 feet. I don't know, probably maybe 3 feet. But yeah, they were all tied together with that white strap. Not sure what that was all about. But anyhow, turned out to be what I had bought them for. I just seen them the other day and I said, ah, darn, that's what I was going to use to stake. I had already bought them. So anyway, that's the new stakes. So I put them all in there. And okay, so boys, there's some good size. I don't know if you can see that all right. Can't really see, and the sun's behind me, and it's hot. Whew, it's hot. Well, to some places it's not hot, but it's about 29 here, which isn't super hot, that's for sure, but I'm sweating. So yeah, that's, and as for the potatoes, well, potatoes are growing, but they're not nothing like seed potatoes. I think next year I'm gonna have to go with the seed potatoes. I went with the ones that were down in the basement that came from last year, and they're taken, but I don't know. Don't seem to be taken very well. But anyhow, there's all kinds of flowers. The bees are everywhere, which is good. I decided to keep the flowers and stuff kicking around. Attract the bees. I was going to rip all this stuff out. But as you can see, there's bees over there. There's bees and hornets and everything running around. You can see them all going crazy on these, and they're obviously fertilizing the tomatoes, and I think they've been fertilizing the peppers too. Now I was watching a video, and to do with the curling of the leaves, the guy was saying it's due to not very much calcium uptake. So I think I'm gonna have to be watering the garden a little more vigilant. I think the reason why it's not really getting very good calcium uptake is due to the fact I'm going a day or two without watering the garden. So I'm too lazy to get out here and water the garden first thing in the morning at 5:30 in the morning. That's just not my time to water the garden, but I might think about it. Come out here like 10 minutes before the ride, but anyhow, so yeah, I think we're going to have a good year for the onions. These onions are taking off pretty good. I guess they like lots of sunlight, and they're heavy feeders. So I threw down some feed for them and watered them too. The romaine lettuce that I just transplanted, it's starting to come. Let's see here. It almost looks like some of the carrots might be starting to pop up there now, slow but sure. Well, supposedly it takes 30 days for them to germinate. I should have put them in a long time ago. And like I say, the onions seem to be doing good. I had cleared all this out, but it's all coming back again. The romaine lettuce, it's well, it's doing good. It's kind of good that some of them are going to be ready earlier than other ones. So I'll be able to harvest some and then other ones will still be taken. The romaine lettuce that were here, that were all flopped over, they're all back up again after a couple good waterings. As you can see, they were laying on the ground. They're up and at 'em. It was just mainly geez, I got some of that slug bait and it's on the friggin' leaves here. Doesn't look like the slugs are taking the slug bait. Mosquitoes all around here. Well, that zucchini's doing pretty good. And that one's doing pretty good. I'm almost thinking that that's probably a good size to cut down and do some do a stir fry or something with. You don't need a huge zucchini for a stir fry, and we got a couple more flowers on that plant, so it's about ready to do some more. We have another zucchini there, another one there. I don't know what's going on in here. I'm sure there's something going on here somewhere. No, I don't really see much. Let's see here. I see a zucchini there. Another one there with a flower on the end of it. Another one there. There's 3 or more on. Well, I suppose those. I think that's 2 plants there. Yeah, I think that's 2 plants. So yeah, there's quite a few there. We got a lot coming up. There's another one right there. So yeah. And I don't know, somehow that little deer keeps on coming back. I don't know how the hell he's getting in here. Unless he's getting through that hole. It sure looks like he's crawling underneath that foolish thing. Well, just a little deer. I'm sure he's not hurting anything too much. he's too small to get at my trees, so. This area here, I supposedly had strawberries in it. I see a bunch of raspberries, but it's hard to tell. She's all grown in. Well, that's fine. Come next year, I'll just let them be for a couple years, and then come next year, I'll take a look at it a lot closer, weed it all out and see what's going on. But that, instead, don't want to make this too long. That's the update for July the 31st. Everybody have a nice day. Cheers.